Good afternoon, students. I hope all are safe at your home. Today we are going to start a new lesson. Take your textbook, page number 26. Chapter 4, Sorting materials. So, what is mean by groups? Sorting? Sorting means ordering. Okay, making an order, or we can tell it as categorizing. Materials means that objects we seen around us are made up of some substance that are called materials. See textbooks, children. We have seen that our food and clothes have so much variety in them. Is it? You are eating same food every day? No, we are eating varieties of food. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. For these all things we are using different fruits. Each day we are not using same food for eating. In same way we are wearing varieties of clothes with the varieties of fabrics. Not just food and clothes. There is such a vast variety of objects everywhere. Okay, not only food and clothes. There are so many things that we are using in our daily lives are variety of objects. We see around us chair, bullock cart, cycle, cooking utensils, books, clothes, toys, water, stones and many other objects. So can we able to say these all things are made up of similar materials? No, children, they are different from each other. How they are different from each other? They are different from their shape, their color and their uses. Okay, instead of rubber, can we use a ball using a stone? No way, it will hurt us. Is it? And the use of ball, can we use ball as for any other purpose? No way. So these are the difference we can see on those objects. Look around and identify objects that are round in shape. Can you able to tell which are the objects that we can see round in shape? It may include rubber ball, basketball, glass marbles. If we are saying exact round means apple, orange, earthen pitcher. Suppose we are looking for objects that are edible. Okay, that already you studied some of the eating objects that we see in your textbook table 1.1. Example, dosha, idli, chapati, puri, etc. They are in round shape. Let us say we wish to make a group of objects that are made of plastic, such as buckets, lunch boxes, toys, water containers, pipes, etc. Like that we can say so many plastic objects that are made up of plastic. Like this, there are so many ways we can group the objects. In the above example, we group objects on the basis of their shape or materials they are made up from. Is it? So, all the objects around us made up of one or more materials. Can you able to say one object that is made up of only one material? No, you can see in that one varieties of materials will be there. For example, if a cooking panel is made up of aluminium and some wooden metals, okay, these are mixed to form that cooking panel. Like this, so many objects they are mixed materials. These materials may be glass, metal, plastic, wood, cotton, paper, mud or soil. Can you think of more example of materials other than this? Yeah, so many things are there. Okay, let us study about all these varieties of materials, how they are grouped, how they are formed in the objects. See children, activity 1. Let us collect as many objects as possible from around us. Okay, collect so many objects around us. For example, each of us could get some everyday objects. That means the objects that you are collecting is from your everyday collection. Okay, from home you can collect, or also from your classroom or from outside the school. So what are the things you will get from there? You will get chalk, pencil, notebook, rubber, duster, a hammer, nail, soap, spoke of a wheel, bat, matchboxes, salt, potato. Is it like this? So many objects you will get. We can also list objects that we can think of. Now we are going to list some of the objects. There are another objects that we cannot bring to our classroom. For example, wall, tree, door, tractor, road, etc. Is it? Separate all objects from this collection that are made from paper or wood. That means you should separate what are the things you collect, separate it from the object that is made up of paper or wood. And you want to, this way we have to divide all the objects into two groups. Like this you want to separate all the objects into two groups. That means one group has the object that made up of paper or wood, while the other group has the object that are made up of these materials. Okay. Similarly, we could separate the things that are used for preparing foods. Okay. In your home, foods are preparing now. What are the things that we are using there? Rice, wheat, chili powder, salt, sugar, etc. Like that also you can separate. Let us be a little more systematic. List all the objects collected in the table 4.1. Try to identify the materials that each one of them made up of. So see textbook, table 4.1 is there. Two examples they given how to do. In similar way, what are the things you collected? You should be separate according to that one. That is your homework you should do. See children, table 4.1. Collect some of the materials that you know or that you can see around you and make the list like this in the table. And you want to write these objects are made up of which one. Okay, that you want to do it in your classwork, not in the textbook. Copy this one. I hope all you understood the topic what I teach you today. Okay, now I am going to stop here. Have a nice day.